Adita Lang, and in today's class we're going to focus on strength and balance. With that said, you want a nice cleared out area, a good sturdy chair. We're also going to be using some resistance tubing so we can do our upper body work after we've made ourselves very secure on our feet. Are you ready to get started? Now, make sure you have plenty of water close by, take breaks when you need to, and remember that this class is really for you. So if you need to work a little bit slower or just take your time with the movements, do that, because I want you to feel very strong and secure with every move you take. Let's get going. You're gonna march in place. Now let's think posture, can we? Both shoulders are pulled back, chest is up, abs are nice and tight, and as you're moving, you're breathing. You wanna make sure we get that oxygen flowing through the body. Full inhale, full exhale. Now we're gonna step one foot out and in. Just one, out and in. Leading with that left leg. Breathing with it. You have 4 and 3. Now 2, it's 1. March center. There you go. Readjust your posture. Get those shoulders back. Guess what? We have the other side. Out and in. Step out and in. Full inhale, full exhale. I can't repeat that enough. And you have to think of it this way. The more oxygen you get in, the better your muscles work, the better you burn calories. Actually, you're more efficient at burning calories. And of course, the stronger we are overall. One more time. March at center. March it out. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop our arms. We're gonna focus on that left leg, stepping out and in. Reach out and in. Out and in. Again, reach out, in. Full inhale, full exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. March at center. Chest up tall. Breathing with it. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. Let's drop those arms. Are you ready? Step out, step in. Out and in. Step out and in. Reach out, in. Breathing with it. Full inhale, full exhale. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March to center. March it out, chest up tall. Keep those shoulders back. Keep lifting up that spine so you're sitting up off the back of the chair now. You don't want to be leaning. Let's not get comfortable. Now one more time. Drop those arms. Let's take it out and in. Out and in. Full inhale, full exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center. March it out. March it out. March it out. There you go. Let's drop those arms. Other side. Reach out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Keeping those abs tight. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March at center. March it out. March it out. So we're gonna march and we're gonna add a hip rotation and march. Hip rotation. There we go. Up and down. Right side and left side. Chest is tall. Lift back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold this one here. Cross it over in a figure 4, deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to hinge from your hip. So you're keeping your chest upright, looking forward and hold it. So it's a nice straight line from the tip of your head all the way to your tailbone. And you wanna feel like you're pressing your tailbone back towards the chair. Inhale and exhale. Let's take this same leg sitting at the front edge of the chair, extend it, and inhale. Exhale, press forward and hold. Once again, deep breath, and exhale. Bring that up, the other side, cross that foot over, inhale, and exhale, hinge forward. Deep breath. And exhale, remember, push that tailbone back, extend the chest upright and forward. And taking that same leg, extend it out, deep breath. And exhale, hinge again. One more, deep breath. And exhale. And bring it center, sitting to the front edge of the chair. Let's just work toes. I want you to roll all the way up on all 10 toes and back down. Think of your posture, you're sitting up straight. And here's the thing with toes, especially as we get older. We tend to just compensate. So we'll put more weight on our pinky toes or more weight on our big toes, and we don't get that balance thing going on. And that balance is what's needed for us to stay stable on our feet. So when you roll up on your toes, I want you to think, am I on all 10 toes? 10 toes. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that down. Let's bring the heels forward slightly and pull the toes up this time. All the way up and down. Again, sitting up very straight, pulling in those abs. Full inhale, full exhale. Lift and lower. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that down, crossing one foot over. Like we're having tea. And let's draw some circles with that ankle. I want you to really start to focus what it feels like to be on your feet, because we're going to use those feet. Take it the other direction, all the way around. There you go, sitting up tall. And bring that down the other side. Cross that leg over and rotate, big circle. Abs are in, you're sitting up nice and tall. One more. Rotate the other direction all the way around. And then bring that back down. Okay, so for our first balance exercise, I want you to sit up very straight, arms are down, and I want you to reach, but here's the key. The opposite hip needs to stay in the floor. So we're gonna reach with our right hand, focusing on keeping our left hip down. And I want you to reach and up. Chest is tall, abs are in tight. Push this hip down so it stays into the chair. Full inhale, full exhale. And really try to reach for that floor. Keeping both feet steady on the ground. You have 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Bring that up. We're going to take it to the left side, focusing on that right hip. Reach down and up, pressing the right hip into the chair. It almost feels like you should lift up that hip to reach over, but I want you to push it into the chair as you're reaching. Abs nice and solid. Full inhale, full exhale, and reach. You have 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that center. Take these arms up. Now sitting up nice and tall. Now we're going to do basically the opposite. Focusing on that left hip, I want you to lift it up off the chair and set it back down again. Keeping that chest up, the abs nice and tight, and your focus towards me. There we go. So now you're just placing all your weight onto the right leg and then setting it back down into the left. Abdominal solid. You have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that center. Readjust yourself. Get up nice and tall. Guess what? The other side. We're going to reach over. Lifting that hip up and off the chair. Full inhale, full exhale. There we go. Chest is up high. Lift that leg up. There we go. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that center. Okay, one more time. We're gonna reach for the floor, chest up tall. And again, we're gonna think opposite hip, keeping that left hip into the ground. As you reach the right hand, really try to touch the ground. Abs are solid. And I want you to pretend that your torso is in between the pages of a book, which means that you can't necessarily reach forward, right? We're reaching only to the side. Abdominals solid. That's it. Here's 5 and 4, pushing this hip down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center, stabilize both hips into the chair, and reach that left arm down. Right hip stays into the chair. Full inhale, full exhale. There we go. Keep those abdominals solid. 5 more. Here's 4. Keeping that left hip down. Right hip down. Take it down, reaching with the left arm, right hip. There we go. 2 more. 1 more. And bring that center. Genie arms. Do you remember that movie? I used to love Genie, and she would go like this and she would make things happen. Well, we're gonna make things happen too. Shall we take it first? With that left hip, lift up and down. Abdominals are really tight, your chest is tall. Full inhale, full exhale. We have 5 and 4. Trying to keep yourself very stable on that right foot. 2 and 1. Both hips in the chair. Ready, the other side. Here we go, lift it up. So right hip up, left hip stabilizes. Keeping your chest up, abs in tight. We have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that center. Great time to grab some water. I'm just gonna move a little bit while you grab your water. Okay, and I'm gonna set you up for the next move. So the next exercise, you can either do it seated or standing. It's gonna be your choice. And in between movements, if you're not sure what to do, this is what I want you to do. Just march in place, just keep moving, okay? So we're gonna sit to the front edge of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna do a leg extension and a hip rotation to the side. Leg extension, and then rotate that hip to the side. That is your move. We're gonna do that on both sides. Now, if you're gonna stand up with me, we're gonna set our feet up right underneath our knees. Take a deep breath, look up to where the wall and the ceiling meet, and slowly pull yourself up. Coming over to the side, abs in nice and tight. We're all gonna start with that right leg. Chest is tall. So we have a leg extension and then rotate that hip out. Now, as we're standing on the leg, the goal is not to hold your chair for dear life. I want you to just know that it's there. The goal here is to utilize these left toes. Those toes need to be gripped into the floor, holding you solid. And I want you to move this leg slow enough that you feel like you're stable on the feet and you can start to let go a little bit of your chair. Chest is up, abs are in tight. We have 4 and 3. Push that out. Here's 2. Last one. Press that out, march that out. Let's take it to the other side. Abs in tight, sitting up tall. Hold this knee up and leg extension, then hip rotation. Again, trying to find your center. Use all the toes of that right foot and try to get yourself where you don't have to hold onto the chair too much. Your chest is lifted, abs are solid. Full inhale, full exhale. 4 more. This is 1. Extend it out. Here's 2. And 3. We're almost there. And 4. Press that out. Move those legs around. Let's come back to the front. Feet facing forward and slowly sit down. There you go. Taking both feet out. Chest is up tall, abs are in, hands are out to the side. And here's what we're gonna do. Think of the middle of your torso as the place that you're gonna rotate. So without rotating the shoulders, rotate your torso, and then I want you to reach as far as you can. Balance your weight on the feet, abs are in, and bring it up. And we're gonna rotate from the middle of our spine, and then you hinge from the hips as you reach. Abs solid, and rotate. There we go. Think of your torso. You're moving your upper body to move your arms. Abs are solid, and reach. Full inhale, full exhale. And rotate and reach. There we go. Keeping those abdominals all the way in and making sure you're moving from the very center of your spine in that twist. And then reach and hinge. We have 3 more. This is 1. Rotate and reach. This one's 2. There you go. And twist again. 1 more time. And on the other side also. And reach. Bring that center. Move it around. Another great time to grab some water. So we're gonna do 1 more exercise where you can choose if you're gonna stand or sit. And what are we gonna do when we get there? Well, you'll be at the front edge of the chair. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna pull the knee up and around, and you're gonna shift your weight into this outside leg and then bring it back in. Up and around, shift your weight, bring it back in, okay? Now, if you're gonna stand with me, take those feet hip distance apart under the knees, look up to where the wall and the ceiling meet, and slowly pull yourself up. Taking it around, sitting up nice and tall, abs are in tight, so the knee comes up, and we step, shift our weight, and pull it back up. Shift your weight, and pull it back up. Now, move slow enough that you feel like you can hold onto the chair gingerly. I want all your weight to be in this left foot. Your toes are gripping into the ground, holding you stable. Shoulders are pulled back, and abs are in tight. 5 more. This is 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Bring that down. Let's take it to the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Pull that knee up and step over. Shift your weight and bring it back. Shift your weight and bring that back. Full inhale, full exhale. And I want you to really think of your shoulders, because the minute we start to round our shoulders forward, we're throwing our weight forward. It's so much harder. So if you're sitting up tall, not only are you breathing better, but you're also more stable on this right foot. Full inhale, full exhale. Last 3. And 2. Now 1. Excellent. Let's come back to the chair. Feet are facing forward, abs are nice and solid, and slowly sit down. There you go. Now, we're gonna turn sideways. Abs are in, and we're gonna work on this hinge. You're gonna step your foot back, leave it there, abs in tight, and we're gonna hinge and reach and sit up tall. Hinge and reach and sit up tall. Now, watch the hinge. It's coming from my hip. Notice how the middle of my back is not bending to reach. It's all coming from my hip. My chest is upright, my abs are in tight, and I'm reaching for my foot. I'm going to touch and tag my toe. 4 more. And 3. Here's 2. and 1. The other side. Abs in tight, back this foot up, chest up tall. Remember the hinge comes from the hip. And reach. The goal is, I want you to think about your eyes. Looking forward helps you keep your chest up. But if I'm looking down, I'm gonna round forward. So remember, you're hinging and you're looking forward, so there's a straight line from the tip of your head to your tailbone. Abs in nice and solid. 4 more. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. Bring that in. Excellent job. Move those legs around. Okay, we're gonna grab our tubing and we're gonna take it one more step further. Now, my tubing is in a knot. I don't know why. Good thing to do when you have tubing is take your fingers and I want you to run it through the tube to make sure there's no nicks and cuts in it. If there is, I'm gonna want you to use a different tube so that your tube is nice and strong. We're gonna pull this tube around us. I'm gonna reach inside. Now, my right arm is gonna stabilize, my left arm is gonna do the work. So I'm gonna pull that tubing underneath my arm. Let's do it on both sides, there we go. And we are going to work the chest straight forward. Full inhale, full exhale. So now my right arm controls the resistance of my left arm. So if it's too easy, I'm gonna take the tubing away from it. And if it's too hard, I'm gonna give some tubing back to that arm. Chest tall, abs in, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. We're gonna switch sides. Abs in tight again. Now this time my left arm is gonna control that resistance and I'm gonna push straight out from there. Elbow goes out to the side, abdominals are tight. Sitting tall. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that in. Let's take that band now, and I want you to bring it around one foot, and then we're gonna bring it around the other, trying to make our tubing nice and even on both sides. Then grabbing those handles, chest up nice and tall, and bicep curls. Now, if it's too easy, separate your feet more. If it's too hard, bring your feet together. Abdominals are tight, elbows are right by your sides, and shoulders are pinned back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. Let's let go of the tubing. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep one side. Abs in, I want you to turn sideways. We're gonna take this band behind the head and press straight up. Full inhale, full exhale, stabilizing the tubing with the other foot. And pointing that elbow up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. Now we're gonna switch sides. So I'm gonna wrap it around my shoe. It's not being very cooperative. So I can use that to stabilize. Turn sideways. Bring that elbow up, abs in nice and tight, and press up. Full inhale, full exhale. Chest is nice and tall. Take your time. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back in. Let's take it around one more loop again. And here's what you're gonna do. This time you may need to grab into your tubing. I want you to hinge forward. We've gotten good at these hinges. Your weight is very balanced and secure on the tubing, and the tubing's under the arch of your foot. Chest is up and you're hinging, and pull those elbows back and together, squeezing them in a back row. Full inhale, full exhale. Chest tall. You have 5, 4, 3, it's 2, and 1. Bring that center. Let's bring back up the feet, taking the hands with the tubing, lifting up tall, one arm at a time to the side. And then remember, I'm going to try to loosen this up, so I'm going to bring my feet closer together so I have more band. And I'll go up, there we go. The key with tubing is you don't want to feel like you have to force it up. You want to feel like you're moving with resistance, but smoothly. If you feel like you have to put a lot of effort to press the tubing, then you're going to need to give yourself some less resistance. Chest tall. We have 5. Lifting up. Here's 4. Take that up. And 3. It's up. 2. One more on each side. And up. There we go. Bringing it back to center. Separating your feet a little bit and reaching into the band. We're not going to do a row, but we are going to hinge. And I want you to think shoulders. So squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let them go. And squeeze them together and let them go. Notice my elbow doesn't bend. I am only moving from my shoulder blades. It's as if I'm trying to hold a pen in between my shoulder blades and then let it go. Abs are tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. It's a great time to grab a little bit more water if you want to. We're going to set this band right by our side, sitting up tall. Take one arm across the chest and pull that in and hold, keeping this shoulder down at the same time. Take the same arm up and over the head. Let's press that arm back and hold. And now take the other arm across the chest. Shoulders down, hold it there. And now bring that arm up and over, pulling it back and hold. Taking both hands behind the head, big deep breath. And as you exhale, let's turn to the left, pulling the back elbow back as far as it can go. And take it over to the right, same thing. Pulling that back elbow back. Once again, take it to the left. And take it to the right. Now bring it to the center, deep breath, and exhale, chin to chest. Slowly use resistance as you come up. And again, stretch that chin down to the chest. And utilize resistance coming up. We're going to do that one more time. Chin to chest. And resist as you come up, bringing that down. Let's cross one foot over, deep breath. And remember that hinge. Let's hinge forward and hold. Resting the right arm on the ankle, taking that left arm up and over, lifting the chest up high. And bring that down, the other side. Cross that foot over, deep breath, and exhale and hinge. Rest the arm, let's take it all the way up and over. Deep breath, and exhale. And bring that center, extending one leg out, inhale. And as you exhale, pull forward, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. And again, you're hinging. Taking that leg up, other side, deep breath, and exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Hold it here. And taking it center, bringing that ear over to the shoulders. We press the opposite shoulder down. Hold. And bring that up, other side, and hold it. Shoulder stays down. One more time. Press that head over and hold it. And bring that up and over. Hold it here. And bring it center, taking your fingers, just stretching out the hands, press them forward, sitting up nice and tall. Release that deep breath and exhale. One more time, bring that in and press those hands out. Now drop the arms down, shoulders up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. Two more, all the way up. One more time. And let that go. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Be sure to drink plenty of water, of course, eat healthy snacks and healthy foods throughout your day, and keep your body moving as much as possible. You have a great array of teachers and classes. Use that, and also get outside when you can. Have a great day. Bye for now.